2, 1. Alright, and we're back for part 2 of Empire of the Lost. Next, week ?
Oh boy.
As you guys start to come to terms with what you're able to see and what's within visible range, as you're crammed within these large black sheets of rock that seem to separate your sight. Something that's very noticeable is what was not necessarily daylight, but the capability of having a vision has been stricken to something very similar to a night-esque feel, as you feel your vision begin to betray you with the lack of light here as you try to pierce through the darkness. But beyond your escape of vision, all you can see is just this dark haze that seems to be a prelude to what's to come. As the scene opens up with the 6 of you still disoriented and lacking 2 members after your teleportation. As the camera moves in and zooms in, opening up the scene.
I don't want to be rude or anything, but some of you appear to be pretty heavily injured. Are you sure you're ready to do these sort of things?
I mean, do you guys, what do we do?
Been injured.
Well, I'm not doubting that. It's just, I mean, you also have somewhat of a, well, let's say, amateur attempts of staunching wounds.
What are you saying?
Well, I could look at those for you.
Judging by your robes, you're a priest, right?
That would be correct. Priest of Swan.
Well, alright then, I won't say no to that.
Just stay still. This won't take too long. And he'd take out a little bag from his bag. His bigger bag.
Bag over the bag. Makes sense.
Yep. And we'd get to he's probably got like a needle in there to do stitches with. So he would, attempt to like stitch you off a bit. To remove horrible gaping wounds from your body. Where's my stabilizer? Here it is. So you add 5 to that, but doesn't matter because that's not enough. So that's a 28. That's 2d6.
Did you say you had your hit die with that?
No.
Ah.
You get this. You get 17 health.
17.
As this black-haired individual just moves up to you and begins to patch you up in kind, in such a way that isn't reminiscent to anyone else you've been traveling with, as he begins to actually sew up your wound shut instead of just like binding it and forgetting about it like most people tend to do.
Might be able to do a bit more, just some less physical, more magical. But I don't exactly know if that would work here. Can I feel the presence of Swan here?
As you close your eyes and begin to concentrate on the loving embrace of Swan, you feel a very low burning warmth coming from her presence. it's diminished.
Still give that a shot. That's more than nothing, and that's what he's gonna focus on, the fact that it is more than nothing. Because if there really was like nothing there, he would probably freak out a bit. Because that's something he's become quite used to. And what's that? 1d6 plus 2. I'm going to attempt to use the power of love.
The
That's the
DCs
power of
are
love.
doubled while here.
Okay, so the DC will become 4.
Kelsey gets a high five.
I do it. So in terms of stats, you gain 6 health. In terms of what actually happens, like he's mumbling under his breath or something that sounds more or less like prayers, and he's essentially slowly caressing your wounds. A bit awkward, but
Love this
how it
guy
works.
already.
That's how it works. Don't question it. It's how it works.
Aston rolls his eyes. Priest, you seem to you were talking about combs earlier,
Yes.
so I guess you're very interested in your self-image.
I need to look good, of course.
Right, okay. You happen to have any extra clothes on you for our Astron nudges over to the naked, small, feline thing.
That we always forget about.
Oh, so we're actually going to address that. I thought it was just kind of his thing.
Like the hackles on the back of Smokey's fur just begin to like spike up as he just starts to get angry. It's like, why do people always pick on me?
I'm not picking on
Look, it's
anyone.
okay.
It's just not typically used to people just walking around completely naked, but I suppose people come from all walks of life.
Forget it. Let's just get this done with.
And
Alright.
I just have my robes and some underclothes. I don't really have anything else.
Oh,
And is
dang it.
Ryo injured as well? I can't tell because I can't see because her health.
I think
bars.
I'm at half health, but my fingers are fucked.
Yeah, and like after finishing off with Ryo, at least what he can, you'd probably see a lot of blood dripping from your kind of very hastily
You do a great job.
bandaged hands. I think it'd be a good idea if I take a look at that as well. I'm amazed you can actually even use your hands. So unless you're going to stop him, he would undress your hands to see what he's working with, and
She just doesn't make eye contact. Doesn't even look at her fingers.
right. But do they look absolutely the worst?
Roll a Constitution check.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm pretty sure my constitution is something like 6, so
While he's
No,
doing
it's
that,
10.
Astron's gonna take off the gray robes that were over his turtleneck and pants, and just throw it over Smokey.
I'm sorry, what? I wasn't paying enough attention, and I hope I didn't hear what I just think I heard.
No, his gray robe, because he had a gray robe over turtleneck
Oh, okay.
and pants,
Okay.
and he threw it over
Okay,
Smokey.
sorry.
What did you think I said?
No, I didn't hear the part about the robe.
Oh, she heard with pants, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Akiyama, you're able to keep down your bile that slowly begins to rise up. But yeah, it's a pretty bad sight looking at her hands.
what are you doing? Actually, I don't think I want to know. Let's just get this over with. And I roll a stabilize again. Then, yep, not enough to get an extra bonus, but it's just another.
It matters enough for the DC for hands.
Okay, what was the DC? Considering it's 2 easier, and that's technically a 30.
Enough.
Enough. Alright, so I'm going to do 2d6 plus 10.
Get fucked.
No, you didn't heal her. You were fixing your fingers.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So ignore that. You don't get that.
That's fine.
Well, see if I can get you a blessing at least. And we're gonna do another attempt to roll for power of love. Doesn't heal for much, it's for something. Ah, you get 8 health. And same thing happens to you. He's mumbling some sort of prayers while kind of caressing your wounds in a mildly unsettling manner.
More unsettling to her.
Maybe, I don't know. That's up to you.
Just close your eyes and imagine it's Arceus.
Oh. That's that then. I can trust I can hope you guys can keep me out of harm.
You have my thanks. If you should not like to be struck by sword or fist or
Well, I'd rather not be struck by anything.
when I do this sort of thing, and I show them the basic defensive formation I take, if you stand behind me, you should be okay.
I think I was going to stand behind you anyway. You're quite tall. Also, just for a comparative thing, because I don't think I ever came up, Akiyama's only like 5'5".
Oh, we're surrounded by babbies.
I am much shorter than Akiyama.
So,
Surrounded by Smurfs.
like, and considering I was like 7 foot something, yeah. He could fucking disappear behind Raikor.
Raikor could sit on him and you wouldn't see him anymore.
Well, anyway,
Ash having a stroke in the chat.
just gonna hide behind you.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Is
Well,
Patty still there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Alright, because you went off of Roll20 for a bit, so I was just wondering if everything was okay.
I'm here.
Alright, just making sure.
And I need a note down of them too.
Had too many run-ins with computers crashing and internet connections.
Yeah.
so how do you want to go about this?
As Asteron throws the robe over Smokey.
Carefully.
You could have done that before.
As you do this,
still
he
really sweet.
turns and looks at you at first with a glare and hesitation, but seeing what you're doing, he just takes it, looks at you pensively, and then just turns away as he begins to wrap himself. And the moment he finishes, he just looks at you and just gives you a nod, but turns away.
And not
That was
back.
really sweet.
Oh.
Certainly look much better than that.
Oh.
You could have talked all day and not said that.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
So, we're dealing with an army of idiots, 2-headed idiots, with one half of them apparently being smart.
Or at least smarter.
Now, from what Ricelin was talking about, it seems that there are 2 consciouses in the head, so at least we know that we'll be dealing with 2 idiots that we might be able. Well, with each one that we find and try to fight, we'll be dealing with 2 idiots that might bicker back and forth. So maybe if one of us is good at, you know,
He did
Getting
say
people to-
only one was the idiot.
yes, but there are others like him is what I'm saying. Those other big guys, because he said that there were other ones of them guarding. So I'm guessing maybe we could cause unrest in them.
Maybe we could avoid fighting all of them.
Yeah, that's what I was
Well-
thinking.
He said he wants him dead.
No, he said he wanted the tome.
Yeah, that was.
I'd
Well,
rather
he
not
also
get
said he would
involved
prefer
in a
him
murder.
dead.
He
Did
prefer
you
him
forget
dead, but
what he called him?
yes, but
Yes, but
he
I'd
was-
rather avoid murdering someone, thank you.
I mean, I
Yes.
don't want to either, but
Our main objective is the tome. We should get it as quickly as we can, and get out.
right.
right. So what I think, since one of these guys are pretty stupid, maybe we can lure one away from the rest, and maybe we can interrogate him.
I mean,
I don't know exactly how much they would know of what their boss was doing with its tome specifically, but could be fun. Could be really fun.
The opportunity would have to present itself. In the meantime, I see 3 ways forward.
Yeah. Alright, move up to right door.
I'm gonna stay at the back.
I look around the corner. Do I see whatever that big, huge thing is?
So as you begin to turn the crest of the corner, you're just met with this 10-foot tall, looming yellow skull
okay.
that seems to
Huh.
block off the passages into whatever's down here.
Can can those with dark vision see, or is it obscuring everyone's vision?
Dark vision has already been modified for your token.
Okay. Oh, alright.
Low light vision 2.
Everyone has low light vision, at least.
Yeah. Smokey and I think Smokey and I are the only ones with dark vision, so I'll come forward.
And you've got low light.
I'm gonna walk up to it and just place a hand on it and try to see what it's made of.
It seems to be made of some type of bone-like material. As you put a hand through it, you can feel that the bone itself seems to be carved with a very specific design in mind as you rub your fingers against it. Though outside of it feeling like it's bone, it's pretty solid and really heavy.
Right, I don't think this is moving anytime soon.
Okay. Why not just go down one of the passageways that isn't fully covered?
Which would you like?
I was hoping you'd make the decision.
So, wait, did he tell us where exactly he was teleporting us? Are we inside the tower right now?
From what you heard, or what it was offered, or asked, he has to be teleported at least a half day's travel away from the tower. You're not in the tower right now.
Okay. I'm gonna roll another check to see if I have any idea where we are right now. Like, if this piques up my interest, where somewhere with a skull like this would be.
The only thing that comes to mind is the bone wall, but you're definitely not there.
Right, well, I'm gonna start going this way.
And just very abruptly, without any real warning, the sky opens up as all of you begin to be drenched with this very thick purple liquid.
That's wonderful.
So we're
my hair.
so we're in we're in open sky. We can see the sky right now.
And then following that, the sounds of thunder and light, or the sounds of thunder, but no evidence of lightning.
Okay. Oh, there's a sky.
Yes. Well, it's the dark.
I'm gonna look at this purple liquid in my hands. Roll knowledge dark, see if I know what it is.
I'm gonna move up to Rykor.
Is there anything special about this purple liquid concerning the dark?
You try to think on it. There isn't anywhere in the dark plane that rain exists. So this seems to be a very strange anomaly because it seems to simulate that. When I say exists, I mean it doesn't exist
Getting
naturally.
pissed on or spit on?
Oh no, well, two things.
What? Okay, so would I know whether this is a essence of a dark or not? That's what I'm.
That's why I say it's not natural.
Okay,
Can I roll two things?
so it's not an essence of a dark. Okay.
Is it a magic-y thing? Is it a nature-y thing?
Damn.
Looking about this, it just looks like really dirty water.
Also, finally, can I get it out of my hair?
You can get it out of your hair. It's dirty water. This isn't nature to make a nature check on.
I don't know, like, I was thinking, like, if it's like a certain type of, like, liquid that could be found in nature, it's like, oh, this is a thing. Like, it could have been, like, I don't know, like, fucking tree sap or something.
No.
And other than that, all the other knowledges I have, I'm pretty sure don't help, so that's pretty much me good.
Well, at least it's not burning us alive.
Not acids, that's good.
Specifically keeping an ear out for anything that's to be heard that's different from when we appeared here.
So,
Besides the thunder, obviously.
where are we going next?
Asteron's kind of ignoring the priest, so if he's talking directly to him, he's not going to be looking towards him.
I'm not sure. I'm just following Rykor.
The way opens up here.
Does it?
Yeah, there seems to be another way to go.
3, it seems.
Careful, there's something ahead.
Something ahead?
Is there?
To the left.
Ah, I see it too.
I don't see anything.
Oh, shh.
Doesn't seem to notice us yet.
As you turn the corner, you see this creature that seems to be laid down in this coalescing pool of water. Its hind end looks to be something similar to a horse laid down on the ground to sleep. But as you try to peer closer, you can see that its body is covered in scales and boils and whatnot, so it doesn't look much like a horse. And as you see its tail whip, instead of seeing the plume similar to a horse, you see this reptilian, lizard-like flip of the tail that goes off.
Should we try to subvert it? Or get the jump?
That's just some animal. Who knows if it's even hostile?
I agree with him.
Safest bet
We're
is
not sure.
probably to avoid.
Probably safer to
Yeah.
avoid, yeah. Definitely not to have on that part.
Alright, let's go this way then.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna roll a move silently just so I don't do anything. Or I don't.
Yeah, no, that's probably a good idea.
Well, it's 9.
mean-
but
I do not.
Cool. That was a 1.
What happened? Thank God.
Okay, I think it's done. Alright, let's just keep going. Let's not.
Wait, do we want to go
That's a
up
thing.
or do we
That's
want
a
to go
thing.
to the
I see
right?
a thing. I see a thing.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Oh. Yeah, let's go up here.
Where is it coming from?
From behind us.
Over
or-
there. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
She said you'd keep me safe.
You're not in danger yet, okay?
Literally
Yeah.
nothing has happened.
He's already in danger.
And as Raya does a move, it makes that final crest around the corner. As its head seems to be lowered, just looking down at the ground as the black water seems to just be coalescing as it looks down at its feet. At this point, you can see it now. What looks to be the hind end of some type of hybrid between lizard and horse. Its front, where you expect to be something similar to a horse head, is actually this large, thick, muscled creature with canines that protrude out from the bottom of its lips. Its face looks to be scrunched forward with a very predatory look about it, as it has like spines that go down its back as well. You expect to be like a horse head is the torso of something closer to an orc.
Astron pulls out his tome.
I pull out my bow.
I already have the staff out. Just use it as a walking staff whenever you're not using it as a healing one.
As the creature just continues to move forward,
Load for me.
as it just continues to look down at the pooled water in front of it.
I don't. Guys, I think we should move.
Move.
Yeah.
Move now. Move now. Too late.
Go up! Go north!
As it just bumps into Raya.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no.
Make a balance check.
Did you say balance?
Yes.
Okay. That's gonna go great.
Come on, Raya. I believe in you.
I have nothing in this.
Oh no.
Doing good anyway.
Come on. Roll the max.
Nope, that's not gonna be good.
No.
That's
Okay.
a -2.
Yeah.
Negative
Mhm.
2. Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
As it moves past you and just effortlessly just bodies you to the ground as you fall flat in the pooling, thick viscous of the ground molding together with this thick purplish liquid as it just mindlessly just trots past you.
Okay.
That's.
I wait till it's out of sight to get back up.
gets around this corner as it sees a pool of water that seems to be like forming up right at the bottom. It just moves down there and just collapses into it and lays down.
That is both.
I'd rather not like to wait around here for too long, but it doesn't seem like it's too hostile.
Both lucky and disconcerting.
Right.
We can now go to the right if we want to. Because it's gone.
It's true.
They don't even
Hey.
seem that hostile. They don't seem to care.
At least not for now. I'd rather get moving, no matter the case.
I'll see what's over there really quick.
Yeah, there might be more of them.
What do I see to my left there, Knight, by the way?
Looks like a
You
large
see
corner over here.
another one of those that's just laying in this pool with its arms stretched out, face towards the sky, and
Yeah.
just taking in the water.
Asmar starts heading back with the rest.
Also, I'm gonna give you guys control of Smokey, so you guys can deal with his movements and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
Cause I got too much stuff going on in the background.
Alright.
Keep next to me. Keep you safe.
There's just more
Safe.
corridors and halls over here.
Maybe one of the corridors or halls leads to a way out.
Sure.
Let's move up.
This one has some things over here.
What do you mean things? What's things?
Skulls. That looks like some skulls.
That's certainly things.
Oh yeah, I see that too.
Are they
Bad.
just kind of regular
I want one.
skulls or what?
I don't know. It's 3 of them.
Oh, I can see
Uh,
like
Looking
that?
at them, one of them seems to be very like familiar to how the dirge slavers' makeup was, but not familiar to you, obviously. Another seems to be alien to all of you, and the last one looks to be Bovidae.
keep walking.
Wait, the last one seems to be what? I didn't hear.
A Bovidae.
Oh,
Brightcores.
that's great news.
Don't
Uh-huh.
worry about those anymore.
Just look over to it and
I think I see something.
look towards the ground.
There's something to the left.
There's another thing over there.
Yeah.
As you start to come across this corner, you see another one of these creatures. This one standing on all of its horse lizard-like hooves and talons, and just be looking up towards the water, unmoving,
Right.
up towards the falling water.
Towards the right then.
Suppose that.
And around this time, as quickly as it started, the rain
Yeah.
stops.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Water probably keeps them complacent.
Up or to the right? I'm just gonna check out the right real quick. There's nothing.
Making
As you
noises.
watch it
Making
begin
noises.
to shrug off the water, as
Guys.
Pulling Asteron after me and pushing him in front of me,
Okay.
closer to everyone.
Thanks.
as the creature begins to lower its head, bringing its strong, muscled arms up towards his face as it begins to rub it of all the liquid.
Go.
Go,
They
go,
like that
go
liquid.
now.
One of these, one of these, one of these. Yeah.
Victory area. Okay.
I need you all to make move silence.
I fail.
Yeah.
Hey!
Can I
The best
carry
can
him?
roll.
Carry who?
I got a
Right now.
motherfucking 10.
Ryan,
Alright.
I rolled the best
boy.
we could.
So I rolled a
High
12,
five, Ryan.
but that's not actually a 12. That's a 7.
I have an 11.
High
Someone
five.
has
Oh,
to
my
roll-
core.
You did great.
Someone has to roll for Smokey too.
Oh.
I don't know what Smokey's is.
Ah, you have control of his sheet, so you don't have an excuse.
There it is.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, there you go.
That was
Oh.
Smokey.
Someone got to it before I did.
27. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna do it.
27.
So as you guys begin to head over this way, Riker and Akiyama, it's just a little bit too loud, even though all of you are like using the wet ground just to slide across it to make as little noise as possible. They're just like heavy footfalls that just make splashes. You hear from the corner, Raktunga Makanti.
Great, cool.
As you hear some trotting come across from that area,
From which direction?
from the one you left.
Oh no.
So it gets to right here. It's like,
Let him
as
at
it
the back.
screams out. I need you to roll initiative,
Yay!
but don't roll yet. I need to clear the map.
Oh,
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 fuck.
oh, no,
no.
you dingus.
Hey, I clicked it just as he said that.
You fucked it all up.
You
Fight
faked
me.
it. You faked it.
Fight me.
I will. Akiyama
Oh, no.
confirmed strongest
I won't
fighter.
have to, this thing will.
Akiyama's confirmed good strongest fighter, obviously, come on.
I will kick Akiyama's ass, okay?
Probably anyone in this group would. He's got fucking 57 health, no defense, and no weapons.
What is his strength? I'm curious.
It's like 4
Less.
or something.
Less.
My
Yeah, it's
strength
exactly
is
4.
2.
Oh my
Bruh.
god.
My strength is 2, my defense is -1.
All right.
I did have negative defense, but I wasn't an idiot, so I was like,
Now you
Yay!
guys can start rolling. Make sure to select your token first.
Wait, so we can roll now?
Yes.
We're allowed to.
So do I need to roll
have
again?
Guys, I got a whole 3.
the button
What?
on the thing?
Ah, the best one I've gotten.
Ash, so do I need to roll again?
No.
Big money. Yeah. Boy.
Oh, sweet. You got another fast one in here. Bless you.
Thank you.
It's not on purpose, it's more just because I am.
I'll roll for Smokey.
Well, what you can do, Kelsey, is to select your token, because I don't think you selected your token when you did the turn order.
I did.
So select. You did? Okay. Oh, no, now I see it. Never mind. For some reason, I thought no one else.
Oh man. I get to be false and smoky.
The hell?
I rolled for Smokey.
Alright, but.
Guys, there's actually an enemy that's almost as slow as I am.
You wish.
Alright, so as this thing just crests the corner and just looks at the group angrily, you watch it pull from its back, like what would be at its saddle, this large, curved, heavy, dark axe.
Yay.
As Fayana, it's your go.
Okay, great. I'm going to attack it with my bow. Fuck. Going to aim at it. I don't have any modifiers, right? No. Hit location.
That
is a large creature, so you have a +10. So 0 + 10.
Okay, 0 + 10. Nice. Submit. And then I'm gonna aim at its head.
×3, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Doing good.
Well,
Alright.
very good.
Alright. Hey,
Wait a minute, what?
did that work?
Yeah, that worked. You rolled a
Yeah.
10. That 10 would do it.
Yeah. Let's do it.
So, as you aim for its head and let loose your arrow, you watch as it roars. Arcing amount of electricity seems to shoot from its person. That seems to catch your arrow, but your arrow pushes through.
Yeah.
Because it only has an evade of 8.
Still better than mine.
Fuck you, brah.
So, as the electricity hits your arrow, though, it slowed it considerably. But you definitely hit it in the head as your arrow nails it. Whack! As it just quickly turns from the impact. As it turns back, your arrow like jammed in its cheek and out the bottom part of its jaw. As it just looks at you with even more just fury and rage. As it just gives out a gory yell. As it spits blood and spit in the process.
Yay.
Oh, that's not going to attract any attention.
You're also fast enough to attack it twice.
Wait, don't I get to shoot? Don't I get to go again? I get 2 attacks, don't I?
Yeah.
Alright, sweet. Let's go
Well, if
again.
its speed is, if you go over speed by 4, I think.
Yes.
Yep.
And I'm assuming you do.
Big
Yes.
money, no whammies.
Yeah, bro.
Has a speed of 3.
Dude, let's do the exact same thing again, because that worked. Nope, didn't work this time.
Yeah, based on probability, that would not have worked again.
Wow,
Hey.
you are really reliant on that D10 as well.
Oh well, it worked the first time. Your turn. Healer.
Just seeing this creature just take a fucking blow to the head from an arrow and just be like, yeah, what's up? I'm still fine.
Wait,
Immediate-
hold on.
Okay, wait. Nope.
Yeah?
Did you mark it yet? Because you don't have a die unless you have marked it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Fuck, I forgot to mark it, didn't I? Shit.
Are you able to mark it as a movement?
No.
Fuck. Then.
Doesn't
Fuck.
it give you
I
a free
forgot.
attack?
So, subtracts, I don't know how much damage. Alright, well, 11. Or. Well, she's still.
I don't have it in this macro yet to do the...
I completely forgot to mark it. Great. This is starting off wonderful.
Alright, so you have a damage of... Let's see...
Yeah, because she hit it in the
24.
head, so-
This
That's
is 8
what I
times
do.
3.
Yeah. So, actually, with its considerable, like, drop in your arrow's velocity, your arrow just hits it and... We'll say, for, like, thematic reasons, it still does the same thing, but no, it didn't do any damage.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. That's what I get for forgetting. I'm wonderful.
Yeah, so I see this guy just tank this fucking blow to the head. Something which Akiyama believes should probably kill a thing. You know? He's gonna immediately flee behind Raikor because he's big and tall and has a large shield.
Should've stayed in the middle.
And attempt to. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna attack him or anything. I'm not fucking insane. But I'm gonna heal Raikor with my staff. Because it's all I can do. So, you get. Let me get it up. The healing staff heals my magic plus 10, which means Raikor gains 26 health.
Oh, you are my new best friend.
Also, I get to have 5 weapon experience and 16 regular experience. And that's my turn. And I will
Alright.
continue to hide.
So, how we're gonna give Smokey's turn of usage is just gonna go in a straight in a line. So, first, Alfred, you're gonna get to handle Smokey, then Chris, then Adriana.
Oh, what would he do? He normally charges things though, doesn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, so fuck it, I suppose he would. So he can move up to about issue, can't he?
Yes, he
20
can.
feet, yeah. So he's gonna do that.
He has a 0 plus 20 to hit.
For the love of God, put him in the corner.
Well, like here.
No. North
Like-
and left one. Yeah.
That
there.
one. Okay, there you go, do that. Yeah, we'll attack him. We'll 0 plus 20. And we'll aim shot for... Oh, so he's holding this huge axe. Is he holding it both arms?
Yes.
Which one's holding like the lower part of it? Like the lower part, like
Let's say his left arm.
we'll go for the left arm.
Forearms.
So that's times 2. So I forgot to actually put myself on the Smoky. So that says attacking armor, but it's not. He fucking misses. Like a lot. But he's able to do that. He's able to attack twice, isn't he? Easily.
We're quickie people.
So he's gonna do that again. Yeah.
There we go.
Holy shit.
So, as he... Oop, let me make sure I'm not muted. Alright, good. So as he comes out and swipes with his second claw and sword attack, the basher tanks it across the chest as he gives off a growl and grimace and pain as electricity begins to arc up from his person as he takes this damage.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure that's all Smokey can do, right?
Yeah.
Cool. That's Smokey's turn.
Electricity, and we're standing in water.
Not so much anymore, but
Astro.
Alright, Astro's gonna just scooch past Riker excuse me, pardon me. There we go, thank you. Just making sure that's yes, and I believe, yeah, that'll be okay. Alright, he's going to, I'm going to use, the Merc ability Oblivion, I believe? Yes, Oblivion. So you're, so as he does this, you see these, dark black flames, start to emit from his person, just, emanating off, kind of more along his back and his arms. And I believe that would be, yeah, so toggle, that would be my action, did my movement. I believe that is it for me.
Alrighty, so next is Rykor.
Over my shoulder towards Akiana. Watch your six.
I'm sorry, what?
Keep an eye out behind you.
Oh, right, yes.
And I'll move up there. And I
We have a
will
baddie.
cast or use defensive stance.
No, I'm gonna cast defensive stance.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it.
I cast fist.
I cast punch.
I cast stabby stab.
defensive stance, blocking the way towards everyone. You can't actually move forward through there.
Yeah.
Then netting me an additional 3 defense.
Oh.
Alrighty, next is Right.
Let's go, girl.
If I move just one square forward, is that gonna nullify any advantage that you have, Rykor?
It'll make me lose 1 defense, but that's about it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that then. Just kind of try and box him in slightly.
A laugh if record dies by 1 HP.
Nah, I'll keep him healed.
Are you gonna swing at him?
Yeah, are you gonna move more than 1?
Oh, I can.
If you go 1 forward, you can
Well.
attack him.
Yep. Great. Still got
Oops,
those low
sorry.
stats.
What's that suspicious for?
Don't worry about that.
No, I'm worrying about it super hard now.
I'm
That was
so...
an accident and all.
Are you gonna attack?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Are you sure it was Phil?
Not really.
Did you actually
Setting something
succeed your executioner's blade? Is this some kind of
As you-
alternative
Guys!
universe?
This is the first time. This is the first one.
As you dig your axe into this creature, as it actually takes a heal from the damage slightly, but continues to stand strong. Like it doesn't buckle as you pull your axe out of it and just leave this gaping wound that just begins to bleed this green viscous blood. As it just like looks at you in the face and just
Yay.
as
Guys, this
you-
boy is fucking bloodied now.
Shit.
Well, no, he's bleeding, not bloody.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, yeah, bleeding.
It is
Yeah.
now its turn,
Done it. You've done it good.
as it takes 1 true damage.
It's heckin' angry now, my dudes.
As with its axe in hand, it just hefts it and then swings towards Raya with all of its weight.
Oh.
I'm gonna use my quick active ability, Take the Bullet, and move Raya behind me and occupy her space.
So I would go where you are, and
Yep.
you go where I was.
So the exact opposite of what that goose did last game, Ash.
Hey,
We don't talk about the goose.
As Requiem, you just take the hit then.
Yep.
Let's see, you take 27 damage.
Is that
I
the size?
take 0 damage.
Is that the size modifier?
Without the size modifier, so increase that by 4, so it's 31.
Okay. In that case, I take 4 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Oh wow, is that dead on your defense? 27.
It was with the bonus I had.
Fuck.
What would you
Rykor
keep
is
that
a
bonus?
beast.
Oh, actually, yeah, I still have 1, 2. Well, I have 2 in there now, so I do have 27. So at 31, I still take 4 damage.
And what's your attack speed, Requiem?
Fuck all.
Well, so is his, so what's your attack speed?
Well, no,
It's
0.
That's more than nothing, which is enough to not make him attack you twice.
He is attack speed at 3.
Yeah,
But after he hits you, Riker, you watch his body begin to surge more with this very apparent like view of discharge shooting from his body. As that's the end of the round, it's back to you guys. He takes another point of true damage.
Yeah.
Clapping.
Fei Fuki.
remember, go energy, kids.
Okay. That's the name. I'm going to mark it with mine. I'm gonna do that.
Good job.
And not gonna forget. 'Cause I'm a dumbass.
Spend the energy, and the mark is placed.
Can I do anything else, or is that my turn? Can I attack?
Pretty sure mine gives a free action. To
No,
attack.
that's Hunter's.
That's
right.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it.
Hunter's Eye
Yeah.
or something like that.
You want to get both.
Yeah.
Akiyama.
Alright, so seeing Raikor just get fucking hit dead on by this axe. Yeah, no, we're not happy with that. That ain't good. He's gonna keep me safe.
I forgot about its quick active, but it's too late.
Too late now. I'm gonna rush over to behind Raikor
Oh no.
and
The squishy has entered
It's
the
not.
battle.
It's not where you're safe.
No. No.
What
the hell are you doing?
No.
I'm
No.
keeping people. Thank you very much.
Squishy, no!
And I'm gonna heal Raikor for 26 more health using my staff.
Shit.
And then next turn, I'm gonna stabilize you for control.
So, Smokey's turn, and it is Chris's turn to control him.
What the hell is he gonna do? Switches. Did someone do a
Oh, you
times?
fucking bitch.
Did someone do a ×2? Is that what that?
I did ×2. He can hit quite, not amazingly easy, but he can hit with a relative degree of success with the ×2. There's a hit chance of 17, it's got an evade of 8, so he's got a pretty good chance to hit.
He's got a shitload of evade too. Alright, he's just gonna make another swing then. So 0 plus 10, is that what it is?
We're so original.
0 plus 20.
Yeah, because he's very small.
No, because he has a sword.
Ah.
Ah.
Oh, yes, of course, weapon triangles. Yeah. Doesn't come up too often.
That'd be a hit.
Has this hit chance worse than it was before?
Because he rolled under Rykor. You gotta make sure you click Smokey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You have to roll it off Smokey's token.
I did.
So click Smokey's token and roll it, because you need to know Smokey's damage.
Oh, okay.
But 44 will just stay as the to hit.
There you go.
Alright, so 22 plus 20. So as this hit,
Doesn't he actually do like 1 more damage because of the
I already
weapon
input that in
triangle?
myself.
Okay, cool.
He doubles down for a moment, but after this last strike, you watch as he begins to surge with electricity that just begins to arc off his body like he was the conduit of some type of lightning rod, as his form begins to shift and move at this almost vibrating, vigorous speed. As Smokey is no longer fast enough to attack him twice.
Hey,
That's great.
Asteron.
Alright. You'll see the dark flames begin to grow along Asteron's back as he looks to the big basher, as I believe it's called. He looks to it, kind of smiles. Are you getting a little scared, big guy? And I'm gonna try to cast
Hot.
Omens, so. Alright, so that would be. So let me just go back. So we're at level 14, correct?
what do you mean?
Fiona.
We're not
and-
all at the same level. What level?
Yeah, Fiona and I we're at 14, I believe. Yes, we
I
are.
believe yes.
Yeah, so 14 plus 16 is 30. Alright.
It's just be
so
relying
that's-
on other people to know what level you are.
I do remember. I'm doing a thing. Okay, so Okay, it has to beat a 33 with a resistance check.
Okay, so it barely can.
Oh,
Let's see. Has to roll.